Hello, and welcome to the channel, where I reveal the secrets of the rich and powerful. If you want to learn how to achieve financial freedom and prosperity, you are in the right place. In this video, I will share with you 10 rules for wealth that go beyond the conventional wisdom. These are the principles that the elite use to grow and protect their money, and they don't want you to know them. But I will expose them for you, so you can apply them to your own life and achieve your financial goals. So if you are ready to join me on this journey, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. Let's get started. Rule 1. The secret of wealth. What do you picture when you think of wealth? A castle, a boat, a sports car. These are the signs of wealth that many chase, but not the essence of wealth. As Morgan Housel shows in The Psychology of Money, real wealth is invisible. It is the freedom and joy of having enough money to live the life you love, without worrying about others' opinions. Many rich people understand this and live below their means, hiding their wealth behind a veil of abundance. They drive simple cars and live in modest houses, but have millions or billions in the bank. They know that wealth is not what you show, but what you keep. This is the secret that the elite guard and the wisdom that you need. The less you need, the more you have. The more you have, the richer you are. One of King Solomon's lessons on money that he stresses with this rule is in Proverbs 23:4-5. Do not wear yourself out to get rich. Do not trust your own cleverness. Cast but a glance at riches, and they are gone, for they will surely sprout wings and fly off to the sky like an eagle. Solomon warns us not to be greedy for riches or to rely on our own smarts to get wealth. He reminds us that riches are temporary and unstable, and that we should not love them. Instead, we should trust in God, who gives us all we need and more. Solomon knew that true wealth comes from God, not from money. He also knew that money can be good or bad, depending on how we use it. He once said, "The blessing of the Lord brings wealth, without painful toil for it." Moving on to the next topic from 10 rules for wealth beyond conventional wisdom, that is, temporal mastery, time is the ultimate currency of life. You can't buy more of it, no matter how rich you are, yet most people waste their time on things that don't matter, or sell their time for money that they don't enjoy. They are like hamsters on a wheel, going nowhere. To master time is to master wealth. It means to use your time wisely, to invest it in things that will pay off in the future, and to create value that lasts beyond your lifetime. It means to stop being a slave to money and start being a boss of money. It means to align your time with your vision and to live a fulfilling and abundant life. Those who master time are the ones who shape their destiny and who enjoy their work for generations. They are like eagles soaring high, seeing the big picture. And how do the rich use this rule to make money? They use this rule to make money by creating multiple income sources that generate cash without their involvement, such as businesses, investments, royalties, etc. They are like money machines that work 24/7, investing in assets that grow in value over time, such as real estate, stocks, gold, etc. They are like farmers who plant seeds and harvest crops year after year, developing their skills and knowledge that increase their market value, such as education, certifications, experience, etc. Here are some questions to reflect on. How are you spending your time now? Are you investing it in things that will bring you long-term value, or are you wasting it on things that won't matter later? Are you a hamster or an eagle? What are some ways that you can make your money work for you, not the other way around? How can you create passive income or leverage your skills and knowledge to create lasting value? How can you be a money machine, a farmer, a craftsman, or an artist? Feel free to comment below and let's learn from each other. Rule 3. Utility. Redefined. Money is a tool, not a destination. It can help you create the life you want, but it can also distract you from what matters. Money can buy comfort, convenience, and security, but it can also tempt you to waste or harm it. Money can enhance your well-being, but it can also undermine it. Some people chase money for the wrong reasons. They think more money will make them happier, more successful, or more respected. They think money will solve their problems or fill their emptiness. They think money is their worth or their happiness, but they are wrong. What are some things money can't buy but are essential for happiness? More money doesn't mean more happiness. After meeting your basic needs, money doesn't increase your life satisfaction. Money can also bring stress, anxiety, envy, greed, or guilt. Money can make you lose your values, your purpose, or your relationships. More money doesn't mean more success. Success is not how much money you have, but how much you achieve your goals and contribute to the world. Success is not how much you have, but how much you give. Success is not how much you earn, but how much you learn. Success is not how rich you are, but how rich you make others. How can you respect others, regardless of their money? More money doesn't mean more respect. Respect is not how much money you have, but how much you respect yourself and others. Respect is not how much you own, but how much you care. Respect is not how much you spend, but how much you serve. Respect is not how wealthy you are, but how worthy you are. Therefore, money is not the goal of wealth, but the means. Money is not for buying things you don't need, but for creating the life you want. True wealth is not how much you make, but how much you keep. True wealth is not how much you spend, but how much you enjoy. True wealth is balancing financial growth with holistic well-being, where each dollar adds value without taking meaning. Here is a quote from P.T. Barnum. Money is a terrible master, but an excellent servant. This quote means that money can help you achieve your goals, but it can also enslave you to its whims. It says that you should use money wisely, but not let money use you. It reminds us that we should control our money, not let our money control us. It encourages you to be a master of your money, not a servant to your money. By the way, if you're enjoying the video so far and want more content like this, comment the word wealth wisdom so I know. Let's talk about the next rule for wealth beyond conventional wisdom, which is don't just save, invest. You work hard for your money, but do you make your money work hard for you? If you want financial freedom and security, you need to do more than just save your money. You need to invest in it. Saving money is good, but not enough. Saving money is like being a farmer. You protect your money from pests, such as debt, taxes, and inflation. You have a barn of savings for emergencies, but saving too much money is bad. Saving too much money is like being a farmer who never sells his crops. You miss out on the opportunities to grow your wealth and explore new markets. You let your barn of savings rot while your pests get stronger. Investing money is better, but not easy. Investing money is like being a trader. You use your money to make more money by buying assets that increase in value over time. You have a caravan of investments that you can sell for a profit, but investing money is risky. Investing money is like being a trader who faces many dangers and challenges. You have to deal with uncertainty, volatility, and competition. You have to be careful not to lose your caravan of investments, or worse, get robbed by them. So, how do you save and invest your money like a champion? How do you balance your farmer and trader sides and make the most of your money? How do you master your finances? The answer is simple. You need the envelope method. The envelope method is a budgeting technique that helps you control your spending and allocate your money for different purposes. It works like this. Step 1. Make a budget. List your income and expenses. Aim for a zero-based budget, where income minus expenses equals zero. Give every dollar a job. Step 2. Think of the budget lines that need an envelope. These are the ones you tend to overspend. Here are some examples. Groceries, restaurants, gas, medicine, hair care, car maintenance, personal, entertainment, gifts. Step 3. Create and fill envelopes for those budget lines. For example, if you budget $500 for groceries and get paid twice a month, take out $250 from each paycheck and put it in an envelope labeled groceries. Take the envelope with you when you shop. If you spend $200 the first week, you have $50 left until the next paycheck. Step 4. Save some money for investing. Create another envelope labeled investing. This is where you put the money to buy assets that grow over time, such as stocks, bonds, real estate, or gold. Save at least 10% of your income for investing. For example, If you make $4,000 a month, put at least $400 in your investing envelope. Use this money to open an investment account and start buying assets. All right, let's talk about the next rule of wealth beyond conventional wisdom, the horizon of expectations. You might think that chasing money will make you happy, but you're wrong. Every time you reach a new goal, you just want more. You're never satisfied, always hungry for the next big thing. You're trapped in a vicious circle of unhappiness. How do you break free? By changing your perspective. Stop dreaming about the future and start living in the present. Stop measuring your worth by your bank account and start appreciating what you have. That's how you find true joy in the midst of plenty. Lev Vygotsky was a famous Russian psychologist who had a big impact on the field of education. He believed that learning is a social process that is influenced by culture and context. He came up with the idea of the zone of proximal development, which is the gap between what a learner can do on their own and what they can do with the help of a more knowledgeable person. He also stressed the importance of language, communication, and collaboration in learning. Vygotsky's life story is an example of how he adjusted his expectations to his reality. He was born in 1896 in a small town in Belarus, where he grew up in a Jewish family. He faced discrimination and oppression from the Russian government, which limited his educational and career opportunities. He studied law at Moscow State University, but he was more interested in psychology, sociology, linguistics, and philosophy. He started working as a psychologist in 1924, but he had to deal with censorship and political pressure from the Soviet regime. He also suffered from tuberculosis, which affected his health and productivity. He died in 1934, at the age of 37, leaving behind many unfinished works. Despite these challenges, Vygotsky never gave up on his passion and curiosity. He was always eager to learn new things and to share his ideas with others. He collaborated with many colleagues and students who continued his legacy after his death. He also enjoyed reading literature and art, which inspired his creativity and imagination. He was happy with what he had and what he could do, rather than what he lacked or what he could not do. He lived in the present, not in the future. He was content with his wealth of knowledge, not his wealth of money. Rule 6. Break free from the chains of duty. You know what they say. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. And boy, do you have a lot of plans. Plans to pay the bills, plans to please your boss, plans to take care of your family, plans to fulfill your obligations. But what about your plans to achieve your financial dreams? Are they buried under the pile of duties that you have to do every day? If so, it's time to dig them out and dust them off. Because you deserve more than a life of drudgery and stress. You deserve a life of freedom and happiness. But how do you get there? By learning to tell the difference between the things that add value to your life and the things that suck the life out of you. By letting go of the unnecessary baggage that drains your money and energy and limits your potential. By freeing yourself from the chains of duty that keep you from pursuing your passions and goals. By doing this, you will unleash your creativity and drive and bring yourself closer to financial bliss. Let me ask you a question. What kind of life do you prefer? A life of duty or a life of joy? A life of joy is possible if you follow this rule. This rule will help you to pay attention to your choices and priorities. It will help you to focus on what is important to you and what makes you happy and satisfied. It will also motivate you to follow your dreams and goals without letting fear or guilt stop you. And that's how you achieve wealth. But if you ignore this rule, you will live a life of duty. You will do what you feel obligated to do, not what you desire to do. You will give up your happiness and freedom for the sake of others. And that's how you remain poor. So, the decision is yours. Do you want to liberate yourself from the bonds of duty, or do you want to stay trapped by them? The next rule on wealth, beyond conventional wisdom, is fortifying defenses. You may think that wealth is all about splurging on fancy cars, exotic vacations, and designer clothes. But beware, these are the enemies of your financial freedom, disguised as pleasures and necessities. They will drain your money and leave you broke and unhappy. Don't fall for their tricks. Use your wisdom and judgment to protect your money from these invaders and secure your way to abundance. Before you spend a dime, ask yourself, Does this purchase make me stronger or weaker financially? If it's the latter, drop it like it's hot. This rule is about being smart and disciplined with your money. It's not enough to earn a lot of money, you also need to keep it and grow it. That means you have to resist the temptations and pressures that try to make you spend more than you need or want. These can come from your own desires, your family, your friends, or the society. They can make you feel like you are missing out or that you are not successful enough or that you deserve to treat yourself. But don't let them fool you. They are not your friends, they are your foes. They will only make you poorer and less happy in the long run. You have to be strong and wise and defend your money from these attacks. You have to think carefully about every purchase you make and ask yourself if it really adds value to your life or if it just takes away from your wealth. You have to be selective and intentional with your spending and only choose the things that truly matter to you and that help you achieve your financial goals. You have to be a warrior, not a spender. You may wonder, why is this rule so important? Well, let me ask you a question. Do you want to be rich or poor? If you want to be rich, then you have to follow this rule, because this rule will help you save more money, invest more money, and compound more money. And that's how you become wealthy. Rule 8. Don't bet the farm on one horse. You know what they say, variety is the spice of life, and it's also the secret to wealth. Don't be a fool and gamble all your money on one thing. You never know when the market will crash, the bubble will burst, or the volcano will erupt. Instead, be smart and spread your wealth across different types of investments. That way, you can enjoy the benefits of each one and reduce the chances of losing everything. Whether it's stocks, bonds, real estate, or gold, diversify your portfolio and make it as strong as it is profitable. An example of someone who follows this rule is Warren Buffett, one of the richest and most successful investors in the world. He has invested in various industries such as technology, banking, energy, consumer goods, and media. He also owns several properties, including a farm, a mansion, and an office building. He once said, "Diversification is protection against ignorance. It makes little sense if you know what you are doing." An example of someone who broke this rule is Archie Karas, one of the most famous gamblers who lost it all. He arrived in Las Vegas in 1992 with just $50 in his pocket and a $10,000 loan. He then went on a legendary winning streak, turning his money into more than $40 million by 1995. He played high-stakes poker, pool, and craps, and beat some of the best players in the world. He was known for his appetite to play big and take any risk. He once said, "I'll play anyone, anytime, anywhere, any game, any stakes." But his luck ran out soon enough. He started to lose millions in craps, baccarat, and poker. He refused to lower his bets or cash out his winnings. He became reckless and arrogant, thinking he could beat the odds. He once said, "I don't value money. I was born to gamble." By 1997, he had lost it all. He went from $40 million to $0 in less than 3 years. He had put all his eggs in one basket and the basket broke. He had bet the farm on one horse, and the horse fell. He had ignored the rule of diversification and paid the price. The next rule on wealth beyond conventional wisdom is about never stop learning. Money can buy you many things, but not wisdom. That's why the rich never stop learning. They are always hungry for new information, skills, and perspectives. They don't follow the market, they shape it. They don't copy others, they innovate. They don't settle for what they know, they challenge themselves to learn more. Learning is the key to unlocking the secrets of wealth. An example of someone who follows this rule is Anna Wintour, the editor-in-chief of Vogue. She has been leading the fashion industry for over 30 years, influencing trends, launching careers, and creating a global brand. She is known for her taste, work ethic, and curiosity. She once said, "I think everyone should be open to learning, no matter what age they are." I think that's how you keep young and curious and interested in the world. If you think wealth is all about money, think again. Money is just paper, metal, or bits. It can disappear or lose value. What matters is knowledge. Knowledge is the art of finding, using, and making new information. It helps you to understand the world, to solve problems, to innovate, and to grow. Knowledge is the fire that ignites wealth creation. But how do you get more knowledge? You can't wait for it to fall from the sky. You have to go after it with a plan. Here's how. Step 1. Decide what you want to learn and why. Be precise and passionate. For example, don't say, "I want to learn something new." Say, "I want to learn how to play the guitar because I love music and I want to express myself creatively." Step 2, break down your big goal into smaller chunks. Bite off one piece at a time. For example, don't say, "I want to play the guitar." Say, "I want to learn the basic chords and strumming patterns within 2 weeks." Step 3, make your goals SMART. That means specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, don't say, "I want to learn the basic chords and strumming patterns." Say, "I want to learn how to play 3 songs of different genres within 3 months and perform one of them in front of an audience within 6 months." Step 4, write down your goals and review them regularly. Put them on paper or on your phone or on your wall. Look at them every day and remind yourself why you are doing this. For example, don't say, "I want to play the guitar." Say, "I want to play the guitar because it makes me happy and confident." Step 5. Celebrate your achievements and reward yourself. Acknowledge your efforts and results and treat yourself to something you enjoy. For example, don't say, "I played the guitar." Say, "I played the guitar and I rocked it. I deserve a pizza and a movie." By setting clear and specific goals for what you want to learn, you can make your learning journey more effective, enjoyable, and rewarding. And you can make your wealth journey more successful, sustainable, and satisfying. Remember, the more you learn, the more you earn. Rule 10, money doesn't make the world go round, love does. You may have heard the Beatles song, "Money Can't Buy Me Love." Well, it's true, money can buy you many things, but not the most important thing, love. Love is what makes life worth living. Love is what gives meaning to your wealth. Love is what you leave behind when you're gone. So how do you get more love? You give more love. You share your wealth with others, not just your family and friends, but also your community and your world. You use your wealth to make a positive difference, not just for yourself, but also for others. You create value, not just for your bank account, but also for your society. You embrace philanthropy and social responsibility as essential parts of your wealth journey, enriching lives beyond money. The rise of social media and the culture of comparison. We live in a world where we are constantly bombarded by images and stories of other people's lives, often filtered and edited to look perfect and glamorous. We are tempted to compare ourselves to others and feel inadequate or envious. We are lured to chase after money and material things, thinking that they will make us happy and fulfilled. But they won't. They will only make us more dissatisfied and restless. As the saying goes, comparison is the thief of joy. The antidote to this trap is to focus on love, not money. Love is the ultimate source of happiness and fulfillment. Love is the ultimate measure of wealth. Love is the ultimate gift that we can give and receive. As the Beatles sang, "All you need is love. Comparison is the thief of joy." And there you have it. We have explored 10 rules that can help you achieve wealth and well-being beyond the conventional wisdom. These rules are based on the principles of investing wisely, spending frugally, diversifying income, challenging the obvious, balancing limits and privileges, and so much more. By following these rules, you can not only grow your wealth, but also enrich your life with meaningful experiences and personal growth. Remember, wealth creation is not just about accumulating money. It's about wisely managing resources, fostering personal growth, and embracing a balanced and fulfilling life. Remember, you can enjoy any audiobook for free by clicking on the link below the video. You can also find a list of suggested books and where to buy them below. It's important to note that the purpose of this video is to educate you on various aspects of investing and not to provide specific investment advice. Investing is filled with risks and uncertainties, and it's crucial to arm yourself with as much knowledge as possible. Always do your own research and consider consulting with qualified professionals before making any financial decisions. And remember, past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Every investment carries its own set of risks, and it's important to weigh these carefully before diving in. Now, if you want to learn the Jewish 5-jar method to financial freedom, I recommend you watch this video next. Do not hesitate to share this video. It may help someone. Subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts on today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.